Make you lose with the unthinkable. Don't stop till you come first. Life too unpredictable. Take control of what you're worth. Wasting time's forgivable.
Hey guys, what's up? It's been a while since I have brought you to my car, but after a long day of work and school today, I decided I'm gonna go for a little solo movie date and go see the Joker. So today is Monday, October 7th. Joker opened up this weekend and I had not had a chance to see it. And I kind of been staying off of social media because I don't want to hear anything about it. I have only heard a little bit of buzz here and there after TIFF and stuff. You know, it's kind of been hard to avoid all things Joker related, but I've not read any reviews or anything, and I've been staying away from any articles or anything that's talked about it because I really want to go into this movie with fresh eyes and no preconceptions. I am really excited about it, and I thought for this movie especially, I thought it'd be really interesting to do like a live reaction. This time, I will not be driving. I will either do my reactions in the car after the movie before I drive home, or I'll wait until I get home to talk to you guys. But I wanted to give you guys, I think this is a movie that's worth giving you guys my initial thoughts before I sleep on it and think about the movie and do a review. So, I gotta get going. I'm already late to the previews, and your girl loves to watch her previews. So, yeah, let's go see the movie. I'm a little nervous. So now I'm coming to you guys from my terrible car light. Just got done seeing the Joker. This was a hard movie to watch. I was intrigued, yet also very uncomfortable. And I've never really felt that watching a movie before. Yeah, at this moment, it's really hard for me to kind of put my thoughts into words right now. There were a lot of things that resonated with me. One of the first things that really stuck with me throughout the movie was when we got to see him writing in his notebook. And he had written, the thing about mental illness is that you behave like you don't, or it's like, so yeah, it was like, I'm blanking on what it was, like word for word, but I saw that, and that stuck with me throughout the entire movie. I mean, it's clear that he was mentally ill, severely mentally ill, and, you know, and it was hard to watch that, you know, those things are real things, and that was kind of the thing with this movie, is that it didn't feel like a comic book movie. And, like, at times, it was hard for me to watch it knowing that he was the Joker. Because, like, we all know the Joker. Like, it's Batman's biggest nemesis. The Joker never felt so real. And, like, that's the thing with most comic book movies, is that they don't feel real. And this one weirdly did. Like, I have never watched a movie that was like this. I was so tense with the whole thing. Like, if you had seen me, I was like sitting there, fist clenched, like I felt like I couldn't move or couldn't breathe. You know, like I could watch Thanos kill half of life in the universe and be sad and, you know, be heartbroken, but not in the way that I felt when Arthur killed those 3 men on the subway. I felt a different kind of hurt, or just feeling. When the movie ended, I literally just sat in the theater and like just stared at the screen. I had trouble, like, I just felt numb. It's I feel weird. This movie was uncomfortable, but it was brilliant and beautiful in a way. What Todd Phillips did with the cinematography, with the music, with, you know, even Joaquin Phoenix's laughter, or the way his body moved when he would do his dances. It was beautiful and haunting. And those are 2 words I have never put together before. But that is how I just would describe this movie. Amazing performance by Joaquin Phoenix. From his crying from his laughter, from his interactions with, you know, his mother, him in the asylum, him getting beaten, like everything. You were there. You felt like you were there. It was one of those things, like, we were watching it, we were in it, we felt like we were in it, but I felt like we didn't belong there, you know? I felt like we didn't belong as the audience, you know, like, watching in on his life. And so now I've just been sitting in my car, unable to go home yet, just because I've been thinking about this movie. And I was going through social media, and I saw a post by Josh Brolin, actually, that I wanted to share with you guys, just in case you hadn't seen it. So Josh Brolin on Instagram made his post that one of my friends shared with me. And he said a lot of things that I found really interesting, so I want to share this with you guys. To appreciate Joker, I believe you have to have either gone through something traumatic in your lifetime, and I believe most of us have, or understand somewhere in your psyche what true compassion is, which usually comes from having gone through something traumatic, unfortunately. An example of dangerous compassion would be to, say, make a film about the fragility of the human psyche and make it so raw, so brutal, so balletic that by the time you leave the theater, you not only don't want to hurt anything, but you desperately want answer and a solution to the violence and mental health issues that have spun out of control around us. Well said. This film makes you hurt, and only in pain do we ever want to change. We have a habit of hating and ostracizing and dividing the sweeping our problems under the rug. Joker is simply lifting the rug and looking underneath it. Nothing more, nothing less. It's there. The mental health issues around us, they're there. They've always been there. But it can be hard to also separate this movie from real life. And even though it feels real, at the end of the day, this is a movie based on a comic book supervillain. You know, like, it's not real. While there are, you know, evident parallels to the real world, it is. It's just lifting the rug and letting everyone else look at it. DC, man, they are taking some liberties with this one for sure. And with this, I hope this stays this unique. This Joker is so completely different than Jared Leto's or Heath Ledger's Joker. And I like that. You know, when you have so many different variations of Joker, it's, you know, it's hard to, you know, be like, yeah, that's a very different Joker from that one. But it was. This absolutely was. And this movie has felt different than any other comic book movie. Well, I think that's enough rambly thoughts for this video. What are your guys' thoughts? I would love to hear them. I think once I sit a bit on this film, think about it a bit more, I might go see it again and maybe do an actual review or discussion once I have more time to, you know, maybe do some more research and talk to some people and have more coherent thoughts. I think I can have more to discuss with you guys. So yeah, this was my initial reaction to seeing Joker. Whew. What did you guys think? Was it a rough one? It was a rough one for me. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everyone!